Okay, excellent. Welcome to a trailer reaction.
Yeah, trailer
It's a
reaction.
special trailer reaction right before we record an episode.
You know what's funny? We've only done one of these before, and it was for the Batman.
Oh,
And
that's crazy.
so
Why do
now
we
we-
always do for fucking DC shit?
Well, because that's what we want to be good. I don't know about like, I don't know if we really talked about this because you've always been a fan of comic books. Remember back
Yes.
in college, you were still. And I was a fan, but I was over it. Like I remember we went to go see the Avengers at midnight, and I fell asleep. And it was, and like again, like I don't hate that. I was kind of over it at the time.
Right.
I got back into it at the end of Endgame, but I've always wanted DC to be better because that's my favorite.
Right.
I do like Marvel; they're great, but I like DC more.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't really like the Batman very much. It was
I
okay.
know like more about Marvel just because like I read more Marvel.
Sure.
But I was a big fan of Flash. So just through Flash, I learned.
I think Wally West was our Flash, right? I think exactly.
Yeah.
That's my third favorite.
I mean, my favorite's Barry, you know. But,
Sure, yeah. But that was when we were growing up. Wally West is the one in the Justice League cartoon.
But I got onto it like later.
Sure.
In my early teens. Or whatever. So once I learned English.
Yeah, right. So
that's how I learned English, by the way, is like reading comic books.
And that makes sense because when I was growing up, it was Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice League. Marvel was in hell when I was growing up. They were not doing well.
Yeah.
So I read some of the comics, but I was always more of a DC guy. And that's when when Iron Man came out, my dad was freaking out because he had like Iron Man issue 3. So he was so excited. And I was just kind of like, I like Black Sabbath is in it. You know? But I just was never like that into it, and now I'm excited. I'm especially excited because James Gunn is taking over, and one of the reasons, like this isn't about the Batman, but I felt like disappointed by it because I was kind of like, it's been done and done and done and done and done, and it's not a bad movie. It is literally me just kind of being like, yeah, but like I'm over it now. This is what I want. I finally want the DC universe. We got the Marvel one. Give me my DC universe.
Yeah, and they've attempted at it for so long.
It's been so, it's funny, though, because the reactions to this trailer have been, at least on Twitter, pretty negative.
Really?
Unfortunately. on Twitter, which is not a real place, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Because of people are having this weird revisionist, like nowadays people say the prequels in Star Wars are suddenly genius. There's like this weird movement online where it's a huge thing. Yeah, people are like this.
I mean, I like them.
I like them too, but like, well, they're not genius. They're bad movies.
I haven't changed my mind on it.
No.
I've always kind of like liked them to a degree.
Well, it's the same thing with the Zack Snyder movies, which I like Henry Cavill. I like that he did his best, but the Zack Snyder movies weren't really good.
No, I mean, there was Zack Snyder movies.
Yeah,
that's what they were.
The visuals were nice. I love the visuals.
Visuals, they had some slow-mo.
Yeah.
They had some incredible, frames and shots that are, what Zack Snyder's like famous for.
But the story and everything wasn't done very well.
No, it was not. It was
so anyway, there's a lot of revisionist history going on right now, which I don't understand and I don't care about because I couldn't help myself. I don't watch trailers.
Yeah,
at all.
I'm surprised he's already seen it.
I couldn't help myself. I literally couldn't help myself. I saw the poster with Crypto in it, and I was like, they got the super dog. I mean, it's in a poster. It's not a spoiler. It's in a poster.
Okay.
But yeah, so I was just like, okay, I have to watch the trailer. Like, I can't help myself. I have to do it. So I've already seen it, spoiler alert, but he hasn't. So his reaction will be genuine. I'm just happy to be here for the ride.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, James Gunn, just James Gunn in general, what he's done with Suicide Squad.
Which we reviewed.
One of our reactions.
Watch our reactions. One of our first videos.
It's one of our in my opinion, it's one of the reactions I had most fun editing. Just because there was so much crazy shit happening, and our reaction to it was, very genuine as always, right? But it was just a fun movie to watch. So it's like a fun reaction, I think, to watch.
For sure.
So go check it out.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, James Gunn, he's done great things with Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Like, he brings out the quirkiness in some of these, comic book characters that should be in these fucking movies.
Right.
They're comic books.
Right.
Exactly. And there's quirky shit that happened in comic books. Like, I used to read a lot of Spider-Man, and then sometimes, looking at some of these Spider-Man villains being made into movies, I'm like, where the fuck is the quirkiness?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the comic book aspect of this? They're just
they're making the mistakes DC made. They're going gritty and weird.
And it's
like,
that was the big difference between DC and Marvel. Was DC was like, oh, these emotionally traumatized people who are
grounded in reality and stuff like that.
Versus in Marvel, there was some
of it was
very much like the Punisher and whatnot, right? But I mean, even though Marvel, I think, is still more grounded in reality compared to DC, there was still a lot of the early quirkiness of the characters, Which Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn did a great job. So I assume he's gonna bring that kind of shit into this.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm excited for you to watch it. So I think you should. I think you should just do it. I'm excited for you to watch
check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes,
and let us know if you guys want us to react to trailers because we rarely do this. We like the shows and the movies.
But if you like it,
these are quick, man. If you like it, give us some suggestions. We don't like seek out trailers. I only see them if it like ends up in front of me through like, YouTube autoplay or whatever. But hey,
for sure,
here we are.
Cool.
Superman.
Yeah.
Teaser
trailer.
Oh shit. Oh no. That's not a good start. His outfit.
That's nice.
It's very old school. Oh. Okay.
I like the coloring in James Gunn movies too. High saturation. I'm a big fan.
He loves using fucking songs like this in his movies.
Well, it's the original theme, just with a heavy guitar. Yeah, I think it sounds great.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope there's a good emotional connection there. We didn't get that very well in the Snyder movie.
Yeah. Now I know who he's calling for.
Yeah. Look at him running.
Oh my god.
The best boy.
That alone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Oh shit.
Love it.
Oh shit.
That building looks so cool.
Oh shit. Okay, we got some other characters.
Clayface.
Don't know who that was.
That's Clayface.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the third movie.
Oh shit.
Mr. Terrific. God, it's like 7 months away.
7 months away.
It's gonna
go by quick.
I know, because there's so many other things going on.
Go by
things
quick.
that we're doing, but yeah. So
wow, dude,
doesn't it
that
look
was
fantastic?
Sick.
It looks
that
fantastic.
Was sick.
Everything about this looks so good. The colors look great. I love the slow mo.
Yeah,
that they had when he saves the girl.
Yeah,
that scene right there is peak. Crypto looks great. You know, James Gunn loves his little furry creature friends.
Yeah, so, dude.
Like,
yeah, I mean, no one's had not balls, but like no one's done this.
No,
right? No one's. That's so crazy.
This looks
so. Like the actor, I think maybe not who I was expecting. I have no idea who the fuck this is.
I don't.
Which might be a good thing,
I agree.
right? Is putting new people into roles like this where they're not associated, especially with another superhero. But I mean, it's like you put that outfit on anyone, right? They're Superman.
right. So he was even saying that he actually fought for. Now I don't know how true this is. There's a lot of stuff I'm seeing on Twitter and whatnot. So who knows whatever is actually true or not? But I did hear that part of the reason why he was fighting to have like the trunks on, which most people kind of criticize, like why is he wearing underwear? He's like, well, it's because he's supposed to, and he like this Superman. He wants to be somebody that the kids will see and trust and not be scared of. So he wants to be like a wrestler.
Yeah.
And I was like, that makes sense because Batman, he doesn't matter what he looks scary as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's terrifying. And he's supposed to be. That's his
Dark Knight.
shtick.
Yeah, for sure.
But Superman is supposed to be the one that when you see, I mean, he doesn't hide his face. You see him in public, and he is Superman. He's the ultimate good guy.
Right.
Not a goody two shoes. He's the ultimate good guy. Yeah. And so nobody should be afraid of him. Is kind of what that makes sense. We're trying to do with this outfit, which I think is good.
Oh yeah. I think it's fine. I mean, the outfits changed so much. That's on his chest has changed so much. Like at this point, if that's the things that you're like finding criticism over,
they're saying, Snyder's the blueprint. They're saying like, oh, y'all like slow-mo now, which is like, you always like slow-mo. Who didn't? Like, it's really weird. It's very nitpicky. You guys, if you want to have some fun, go on Twitter and just look at the replies to the trailer. It's hilarious just how much Snyder bros are just like upset over this. Which I'm also like, what are you upset about? Like, Man of Steel also, like, by the way, it's not that bad of a movie.
Yeah.
Some people are acting like it's like the worst thing ever. It's really not that bad. I mean, Batman vs Superman we're not going to talk about, or anything else that came afterwards with Justice League and whatnot. I don't care if you had to release a 4-hour cut to make it good. I'm not interested. Like, Man of Steel was not a bad movie. And James Gunn is friends with Zack Snyder. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the flying scenes that he probably leaned on Snyder for some of the scenes where he's going to be flying, because that's the best part of Man of Steel is the slow-mo shots when he's flying around. It looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. People just want to complain. I'm usually one of those people, and I did that during our Batman trailer. I kind of sat there very like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do this. And I think maybe going in with that mentality also soured the movie for me a bit. I'm going in already like so hyped for this. I cannot wait for this to come out. And Luthor Corp, oh my god, it looks so good, Corp, doesn't it?
Yep.
Nicholas Hoult looks great. I
like the choice of actor.
Yeah. Beast from the
X-Men movies. Yeah, but no, I mean, also, like, he did an excellent job in Mad Max. Don't forget, that was one of my favorite characters.
I forgot about that
in Mad Max.
Yeah, with me, blood bag. Yeah, I keep forgetting that's him.
Right. Yeah. So like, he is generally a good actor. Yeah, I think he's got the chops to.
There is going to be a Middle East subplot, which I know you're going to love. So there's going to be a big Middle Eastern subplot where he's definitely trying to be like a help out. I don't know what the conflict is, but he's definitely trying to help. Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern. She looks like a goof.
Yeah, I was paying attention to the hair first, and then I was like, oh shit, the fucking ring. So that's cool. Like,
I like him a lot as an actor too. I like Nathan Fillion.
And then we got
Hawk Girl, who I don't know a lot about. She got popular when I kind of stopped watching a lot of the superhero shows. Yeah. I know she was really popular in like the later versions of Justice League. So yeah. Don't know much about her, but
me neither. I know it a little bit about, like, just from the cartoons. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some interesting things going on in this world. I do like how there's multiple potential supporting heroes.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know who this robot is.
Yeah.
No idea. But it's good because it's not just Superman and it's not just that villain.
What I do hope, though, because I got to be consistent with it. One of the reasons why I didn't like the Batman was because of there was so many characters and it really didn't feel like they knew who to focus on. There became a point in the movie where I completely forgot the Riddler was the main villain because we did this pointless subplot with the mob and with Catwoman and with the Penguin to shoehorn in the TV show. Like, I think if they cut that down pretty heavily, like, you could leave the Penguin in there, you could leave Catwoman in there. They can be just like little nuggets, little tidbits or something like, hey, these guys are coming later. I hope that's what this is. I hope there isn't over-reliance on other characters' plots because Clayface is in this, and I believe like the third movie in the blueprint for this DCU is a Clayface movie, which is really bold because nobody cares about him.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I do like bringing in kind of these people that we've not seen before.
Right. Mr. Terrific, I don't think we've seen in a movie before, not that I could think of.
So this is cool. I like this. I mean, I'm not too worried about the multiple characters just because James Gunn has proven that he can handle, multiple characters and still kind of telling a story of, I mean, just look at the latest Guardians of the Galaxy, right? It's all of the, favorite characters that have even taken center stage in the previous movies, yet it is about Rocket Raccoon.
You're gonna hate me when I say I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched it yet?
It's one of the best. I know. I checked out of what is this phase?
4. Guardians. Just the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I don't know. No, I just don't know what phase we're in now. But I kind of I watched Black Widow and then I watched something else afterwards, and I was just kind of out. Watched No Way Home. I like that one. But
some are just like not good. Yeah. But Guardians of the Galaxy,
I need to watch it because it's James Gunn and there's no reason not to finish it off. Yeah, so I need to get into that.
But so that was great. And obviously James Gunn's Suicide Squad, a lot of characters. We've still got a clear kind of, linear story even through that, right?
For sure.
So that was great. I'm not too worried about it. This looks incredible. I like the color. I like the contrast. Everything is like nice in bright.
It looks like
which
the
is
Suicide
a
Squad.
good change.
Remember, like the colors of the Suicide Squad, especially when like the giant starfish. was going through, how good the colors looked in there, and the scenes like with Margot Robbie when she was, like, you know, like all the flowers.
I kind of got the same vibe from that slow motion scene with the. Well, because I mean James Gunn does great. I assume he's bringing in some of the same kind of cinematographer.
Well, so the cinematographer, people were complaining that it's the same cinematographer from The Flash, but I didn't watch The Flash because I heard it was a bad movie. And I didn't feel like getting into it. I didn't really care about any of the DCEU movies.
I did see The Flash. I mean, if the cinematographer is the same, sure. I mean, it's a pretty looking movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Some of the CG stuff, I think, is probably what people are like. Maybe confusing with general cinematography, just because. Some of it was like not great.
I don't listen. I am a film nerd, and I don't listen to film nerds. There's no point. You can't.
But no, this looks great. Generally, I can't wait. If there's a longer trailer out there, if you guys are into this, we can react to it as well. But I mean, not a lot to say, right? Like, what can we really do? We're not gonna sit down and do like.
Analysis.
Analysis, or like, oh, this is what we saw in the background.
No, that's not us. Not us.
General reaction. This was fun. Can't wait.
Make sure you guys like, comment, all that stuff, and solid.
See you guys on the next one. Peace.